Hey world builders, welcome back to Build Together. This is day 148. Today's prompt is, what leader or person of influence has the most illustrious artistic patronage? What have they commissioned/funded the creation of? This prompt comes from Napip in the Discord. I wrote about Zalan Halmi, who is a Zalan human Escrivera of the Ornsire Empire. Now, Escrivera are specifically upper-class individuals who have their status thanks to the sort of amount of research and knowledge that they can provide to the emperor. Everything is based on this sort of like merit amount. Of course, a lot of that comes through bloodlines that share wealth with one another, because there's a lot of merit to be gained in numbers such as this if you just can pass your wealth on. Now, Zalan is the most well-regarded Scrivhera, easily probably the highest up in terms of how well loved they are by the emperor, how much they contribute, how much power they have, and is extremely wealthy. It's quite short for a Zellian and has put on a lot of weight in recent years. And he has this obsession with chip mosaics. Now, chips are the currency in Atovia, right? Pulled out of monsters, specifically only true monsters. And they have a very dull bluish to purple glow. And chip mosaics are what they sound like. You take a bunch of chips and you create sort of these patterns on a surface, whether it's a floor or a wall or whatever with them. They're expensive because they are made of currency, but Zalan now will not commission one if it does not also include at least one minor stone, which is much more expensive. Minor stones are much harder to come across, and so he currently has 20 of the walls of the Hamley mansion decorated meticulously with original pieces. He only commissions original pieces that are constructed within his mansion, and one of these includes over 70,000 chips. It's 24 feet tall, 80 feet wide. It took the artist Miyuki Shinoda well over 3 years to create this, and she was paid 40,000 slivers. That's like well over 100,000 gold if you're thinking 5e terms. And so Zalan has these beautiful pieces of artwork all throughout his house. Specifically, the one that Miyuki Shinoda made has two minor stones, a green one in the sky that sort of represents Lavel, the day star, and then a dull purple minor stone sort of towards the bottom that represents the Atovia planet, and the rest is all these swirling chip patterns that sort of guide the eye between these two larger pieces. What leader or person of influence has the most illustrious artistic patronage in your world? What have they commissioned/funded the creation of?
Thanks for building together.